Lunch with Jinx is really fun. Act 3 of season 2 will be so good, but absolutely heartbreaking at the same time. The wait is going to be for sure. Arcane, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Arcane, Act 1, Act 2, soon. Arcane Act 3 predictions. If writers are not a bunch of bushes. Maddie is a traitor who works for LeBlanc or Ambessa. Victor is the one who saved Lil Jace. Isha is dead. Medina is dead. Kate Vi sick. Ambessa dies and Mel inherits her beep. Jinx dies to save Vi. Do you think Sevika will know that beast was her former leader Vanda, the one who she once called him meek? I wish we got more of Vi at her lowest, but what we did get Caitlyn and Jinx are at the center of it, the two people she loves more than anything. Imagine Echo comes out of the Wild Rune and he's just like completely normal. Get a lot of this guy lol. Act 3 everybody's gonna reconcile, make up and celebrate. Riot told me. Who else is gonna pause on every second during Kate Vichi's scene? The new Arcane Season 2 trailer hints at emotional final episodes, with Jace warning of an impending storm. Will Victor's unexpected role in the fate of Kate and Vi deliver a satisfying conclusion? If Echo won't have Jinx powder heart, he need to save Isha. I know it is not going to happen, but just saying. Maybe he needs to back soon. Jinx would need him. Me and Milo talking Act 3 predictions, and I think I just predicted the whole ending perfectly. Guys, what if? Here's a prediction. Contains episode 6 spoiler. Assuming Isha is indeed dead, she may become a positive hallucination for Jinx. Unlike most of the others, Isha went out on her own term and she tried to inspire Jinx to be more heroic, like when she appeared on the rally posing as Jinx. So rather than dragging Jinx down even more, I doubt that's even possible. She could be something of restraint for her chaotic nature or an occasional conscience. Maybe that version of Isha will even talk. Are we gonna have a big scene for Katie Vi or no? You know what I'm talking about. Trust in me when I say in Act 3 Episode 1 Echo will pop in using his powers he got from the Wild Rune, time reversal Riot retconned the Zero Drive, and he reverses Isha's fate. Isha is alive, trust. We will show them all. Guys literally only want one thing and it's freaking disgusting. I want this to be Act 3 Echo. Jinx will not be okay in the third act and I think she'll slowly slip back into who she was under Silco. And I also think that Vi and Caitlyn will have the big talk which will lead to sick, because the Tensia has always been there. In the end Vi is gonna have to pick, because she won't be able to have both unfortunately. Isha's still alive. Arcane writers, I never doubted you. However this ends, it won't be a happy one. Act 3 predictions. Mel is LeBlanc and Swain's sister. Vi and she, it's the 16. Episode 8 16 with Fantastic. Firelights plus Enforcers plus Jinx plus Vi plus Kate plus Echo against Noxus. Ambessa and Singed survive and they go to Noxus. Jinx sacrifices herself. Medina and Jace confrontation. Vi's trauma is talked about. Caitlyn apologizes to Vi and declares her love to her. Full back to 2 of Vi. Soundtrack freaking slaps. Victor's final form is his league form. Piltover's finest survives and Kate Vi's endgame. Jealous awkward Maddie when she sees Vi and Kate together again. Singed makes Victor come back. My Arcane Season 2 Act 3 predictions. Act 3 ending with Jace revealing the Arcane is connected to the Void and the Void invading the real world. I'm calling it now. Predictions for Arcane Season 2 Act 3. So I predict going off of canon that giant explosion causes Vi's amnesia, simply because of how large that blast was and she took the front of it. Vi and Jinx are still Arcanemies in League, so Isha's name means protector of others and Jinx acted more like Powder while with Isha. The one time she started to tweak was when Isha was gone. Isha was legitimately protecting what was left of Powder, and when she dies so does Powder. In the Act 3 trailer she seems almost shocked that Caitlyn was working with Ambessa, like she didn't already see all the camps. While in that freaking Jesus Haven to heal Vanda goes back with the weird A scientist and that's how he becomes more wolf-like with Isha. She as in Vi when she seemed shocked. We really need a scene like this in Arc 3. I hope so. So y'all really just added Isha as a plot device for Jinx's character development, just to kill her off once she's fulfilled her purpose. But if I say it's bad writing, I'm the bad guy? This is going to set Jinx off again, I think. No, you. I can assure you, dear viewer, Caitlyn and Vi having the nastiest, feral sick imaginable would be very crucial to the plot. Arcane Act 3. Jace breaks his Man of Progress mug. Jinx cuts hair and wraps braids around Isha's body for her funeral. Warwick killed by a sister, extra point if Vi. Warwick blood transforms Victor, he got muscles now. Mel pregnant. Singed removes Victor's humanity. Blitzcrank made by Victor. Victor knew Jace was gonna shoot him when Jace touched the kid. Victor's saved people are dead puppet machines and void related. Victor made Joyce promise to kill him. We see that magic saved Mel and Jace from Jinx rocket. Machine Herald and Glorious Evolution Part 2 said. Vi punches something, free space. Sad Jace Victor partner montage. Kate and Vi leave happily ever after as enforcers. LeBlanc scene mentioned precursor to next series in Narcissus. Vi and Kate scene. Vi says pretty boy and little man and cupcake. Echo Hema Jace travel to different timelines, see the evolved apocalypse. Echo travels time with Jace, maybe Hema to figure out how to beat Victor army. Jinx dies in firework explosion and is a big fat hero. Vi and Jace collab, no brain cell moment. Jace and Victor die and destroy the Wild Rune and Hex Gate butterfly blanket motif. Echo uses Z drive many times. Jace or Kate find out that it was Vi Jinx that broke into his place. Final battle climax. Suddenly a large shadow is cast over the area. Camera top down slope and across to see everyone looking up in awe. Push into Ambessa's pupil reveals a circle that's slowly growing in size. A booming voice echoes, "Let's bounce." At this point I'm going to finish Arcane, or Arcane will finish me. Things Arcane has to resolve in Act 3, Narcissus vs Piltover. Where did Echo and Emendina go and what are the implications? Why did Jace do that? What happens to Victor? Mel reappearance, more Black Rose lore. How does Jinx cope now? Kate Vi fight or sick? How will they do that? What side you're on with the Jace stuff? They're gonna fight about everything in Act 3. We saw a bit of it in the teaser thingy. Probably will sort things out too. I'm cautiously excited about how they decided to go about that. Do you think Jinx will relapse in Act 3? Sevica would be a perfect Team Rocket member. She had their arm blown off. She was immobilized by the firelights during a raid. She was smacked and hung up by Jinx. She was beaten by Caitlyn. She was brutally beaten up by Vi twice. At this point, I feel like this is some sort of running gag. Every way I slice it, if I watch Act 3, one of them will have my heart shattered. The Arcane acts out when too much is demanded from it. Isha used 3 hex-etched gemstones. My theory, the timeline is gonna flip out in Act 3. There couldn't be another time skip. Ambessa wouldn't wait that long to attack. Echo long hair, Vi long hair, Emendina. I swear, if episode 7 Echo rewind time before things freaked up and save everyone, then Jinx says something like this, I'm gonna scream. Look who it is, the boy savior. Arcane Act 3 Echo and Emendina and Mel all get out and they say, wow, we really are a League of Legends. Let's this Kane. Victor and Jace are normal now. They kill Ambessa. Hour and a half Kate Vi 16. Jace did what he did because he saw something awful, perhaps a terrible future. The way he acts is as someone trying to stop impending doom. He looks older. Time has passed for him. Silkle, we can feel of something missing in season 2, as we felt with Vander in season 1. I think Maddie will die in Arcane Act 3 of season 2. You could just tell they wanted to kiss, but it wasn't the best time. Echo will save Isha and Vander. The sky is the same color. Then a war will happen, as seen in the teaser for Act 3. Then in the middle of all this Jinx dies and Vi gets all mad, and in the end Vi raises Isha and is the sister she wasn't to Jinx or Powder. Am I okay? Is my mental health okay? Because I like them. Not letting anyone forget that Amanda said that Kate Vi will talk about the explosion at Jace's study when they were younger. And that means that in Act 3 we'll get soft Kate Vi. I won. If this girl die then Powder will go back being Jinx again. The gear on the season 1 that appear on the last episode season 2 with painted color. I think the source of problem between Piltover and Zon all started by this woman. Insane, isn't it? Just because this one woman can insult war between the nations of Piltover and Zorn. She's from Narxus. Tell me, is all character from Narxus always be like this woman in the lore of League of Legends? Narxus nations always bringing chaos and violence everywhere they go, isn't it? Apparently they can't be happy. I mean, yes, Vi is going to get her girl back, but Jinx, she's got nothing left. What look do you prefer for Vi? No wrong answer. There are always two sides to the stories. Brother versus brother. Sister versus sister. One bad and one good depends on who is in the right. Let's be honest. Arcane season 2 was injustice towards Savika. Savika season 1 was stronger and had more role. We didn't saw anything from her in season 2. Only some little scenes. Where is Savika prestige? I think she deserves to have more role. So I hope what left from show, we can see Savika role more. God only knows what we'll be like next week. My emotional state after watching Arcane season 2 act 2. Isha's helmet before Jinx versus after. I just know she painted it for her. I feel like the reason why her Act 3 look is so good is because they tried to mix the Piltover and Zon style all together to make it. It's like she's an enforcer now, but she will forever be a kid from Zorn. This is not good for my mental health. Okay, but what if Vi is holding on to Jinx's hand here, and Jinx looks up at her and tells her to let her go and forces Vi to drop her hand? Fans are asking where is Ezreal, and I think I know where he is. Vi has the audacity to tell Jinx that she could rewrite her story by doing good. Jinx is a villain in Piltover eyes, but in Zorn she is a hero who busted half of Zorn from still water, while Vi was drunk and meaning over her breakup with Cupcake. Even the Firelights accepted Jinx as the symbol. I hope they don't go for Jinx's death as her redemption. I hope Savika stops her from joining Piltover. You saw that explosive potential, yours for good. What if Ren was the daughter of Mel and Jace when Jace chose Segstech over helping Victor with Hextech, then Sky turned into dust? I love how brave and selfless Vi is, how much she makes a point of never leaving anyone behind, the immense love inside her heart, her altruism and her strength. Is there anything so undoing on a daughter? Silco Arcane season 1. I'm proud of you, always have been. You've got a good heart, don't ever lose it. Protect the family. Vander or Warwick Arcane season 1. Why does anyone commit acts others deem unspeakable for love? Singed Arcane season 2. My children are my greatest strength and greatest weakness. Is there anything so undoing on a daughter? If anyone from the underground has kids, don't approach him. Legend says, when Jace arrives, kids dies. Wish everything had just stopped at this scene. Meme crossover with community. If blowing up all of Piltover is stupid, then I don't wanna be smart. It is, and that's why I'm gonna release toxic gas all over Zorn. That moment there when Caitlyn realized that Vi is the one she always wants. Cupcake. Milo has our father too. He's your dad too. He's your father too. Trying to save my dad. Currently rewatching Arcane. Did anybody else notice that Powder Jinx got Vi's bunny from the power lines? Just noticed this. This was emotional. What are you waiting for? Silco uses Jinx's silly gift mug every day while running a Prime Empire. A true god-tier dad. I don't need to worry about Hextech gemstones because I'm Isha. But who are you willing to lose? Nobody wins in war. Sacrifice, the temper born of suffering. We understand it as others cannot. Maddie was a rebound, and she didn't even look happy. She was just trying to forget Vi, which of course didn't work. Fellas, if your girl has a face tattoo, likes to pinch people, had been to prison, then that's not your girl. That's Mike Tyson. Why are people so mad at Jace for shooting Victor? Even if he successfully healed Vander, it won't be him anymore. Just like how Sallow isn't Sallow anymore but someone else. What your Arcane crush says about you. Wants to get dominated. Wants to dominate. Needs therapy. Lost of parent. Organized crime. 7 years in jail. A woman. Kate and Vi are either parting ways or parting legs during that new song. First look. Last look. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I finally found out why she's called Powder. I've always loved the name Violet. You know what I love? Locks in, strikes a pose, delivers the face card. Isha was a real gangster. Me already having an existential crisis in the end of episode 6. Riot putting a song that I don't even know the language of to make me cry harder. Absolute cinema. Who's the child? The affair led to a child. Young Daddy Silco is so cute. Vi wearing her gauntlets after season 2 episode 6. Realizing they are now useless cause someone stole her Hextech gems to blow up her father figure again. Kate acting like a granny disapproving of her grandchild's emo phase. Your hair. You look like an angry oil sick. Vander when it comes to remembering Milo and Clagger. Freak them kids. You captured Caitlyn's heart and left a vacuum. I was able to filch that vacuum. Am I joke to you? Remember when we still had a council that looked like it was posing for a British rap album cover? Park my yacht inside the harbor. Blue or white, would you rather? How is she the same person? My face when Jace is charging his Hextech to me, but low-key you're just a chill guy who wants to cure people. Me as an English major. Professor, you have a fairly good RP posh accent. Where did you get it from? Me, I just really like British accents. British accents. Watching Arcane. Playing League of Legends. I just realized the person Victor was healing was Vander, not the beast. Therefore, when he died it killed Vander, leaving only the beast permanently the host. You had no right to do this to me. I'm sorry if I have to suffer with this, so do others. My job here is done. Arcane fans. But you didn't do anything. Leaves. Kit Kat Arcane. Wait, but is it just the packaging? Is it just regular Kit Kat? Of course. What did you expect? Lebanon flavored Kit Kat? University of Waterloo Engineering undergraduate. University of Waterloo Engineering undergraduate. No social media to avoid Arcane spoilers. Watching Act 1 as soon as it's released. Getting spoiled by the Arcane trailer. Getting spoiled by Arcane trailer memes for scenes that haven't even happened yet. Caitlyn, I'm absolutely devastated. The tourist that I've been hotting down after trying to strike an alliance with Zorn has just launched a boom at the councillors, killing my mother and half the council. My last interaction with her was negative, and I will never be able to forgive myself for it. I will not sit until Zorn and Jinx burn. Maddie, Lee Miep. University of Waterloo Engineering graduate. University of Waterloo Engineering graduate. The good ending ends with munching by me. He's not the machine Harold. He's a very naughty boy. Vi's gauntlet into a lamp. Arcane season 2 episode 4 out of context. I'll shoot you. Every fight was for you, Cupcake. No, don't kill yourself, you deserve to watch the Arcane finale. When I remember that King Princess is in the soundtrack, so Kate, Vice, SB and Lex scene may actually exist. You're alive. Victor, where is your D? Isha sacrifices herself. Every soldier in the vicinity, my eyes. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Maddie died. Let's hear what you've accomplished since high school, Squiddy. Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him without his scars. Oh no, he's hat. When I'm in a Keeling Kids competition and my opponent is Jace. It feels like every season's Act 3 will just be this man coming in from out of nowhere to save the day. Lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil. My girlfriend left me, and now she's a dictator. What should I do? Calm down, big girl. Everything will be alright. Caitlyn's in there, just give her time. In the meantime, let it all out. Average Zorn family, Furry Laddie, Vita Rois, Butchimo, Dictator GF, Mute Child. Episode 5. Orkle, Jace is a G now. I wonder what baddest thing he's gonna do next. Episode 6. You mad freaker, you ruined everything. Arcane episode chart, badass intro, enemy, depressure, Vi being hat, severed pressure. This MF just wanted to save his tree. The fandom, and now, you have officially carried it too far, buddy. Jace. What if? Mongoose and angry oil slick. Breaking news. Local caveman penetrates Jesus with his massive blast, leaving him gaping and gasping for air. I wanted to make a romantic comic, but it turned out to be a meme. Vander is known as the Hound of the Underground, and I took that literally. He wasn't sorry to Salo or Victor, he was sorry to us. I'm sorry too. Leak image of Warwick in Act 3. Neuron activation. Monkey sees action. Scoffs. Don't sugarcoat it. Cupcake. Ah sweet. Man-made. Horrors beyond my comprehension. Each of one similar to others. Old generation didn't live much together, so hope young generation could live much together. She remembered what Jinx said. Isha, a true legend. Wow, emotional death with style is insane. Isha becomes my favorite character. We should really join Narxus. I don't know. Cupcake, let's betray Ambessa. I just want to say I think Eel Steinfeld and Ella Pernell are making great career choices. Me, the person she told me not to worry about. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. In kindness there's evil. In evil there's kindness. Of course we have the balance. Then there's. And then this batch. My dreams for this season. What actually happened? Mother and daughter. I just hope their mother is proud of both of her daughters. This fight was heartbreaking and awesome at the same time. True cinema. Yes, finally. I'm glad Caitlyn didn't go down the dangerous road as I thought she would, mainly thanks to Vi. I know I've seen this before. Ironically, after what happened with Caitlyn at the end of Act 1 was Jinx who picked Vi back up.